we've all seen the controversy and negativity around breastfeeding in public and how moms get put down for simply doing what their body was made to do, which is provide nourishment for their babies in order for them to thrive. Most families will choose to expand by having children, but this is not an easy decision for most families to make, considering how expensive it is to have babies. You have to buy things for children, including clothes, furniture, and diapers and wipes. So if you had the option to provide nourishment for your children that was specifically tailored to their bodies and their wants and needs, would you choose to do it? Breastfeeding benefits not only the baby mentally, but also physically. And it also benefits the mother, and it helps with the family unit financially. Families could benefit from encouraging their mother to breastfeed for as long as she feels possible, or for as long as possible, or as long as she feels necessary. To propose benefits of breastfeeding, I will explain how breastfeeding not only helps the family unit financially, but also how it benefits the baby mentally and physically, and lastly, how it helps the mother emotionally as well as the baby. Formula is expensive, and according to a personal finance journey, if you spend approximately $250 on a good, reliable breast pump, and you exclusively breastfeed your child for the first year of their life, you will spend approximately 75% less in that first year of a child's life, because the average family spends around $1,000 on formula in the first year of a child's life. A special supplemental nutrition program for women, infants, and children, also known as WIC, helps provide 55% of all moms choosing formula over breastfeeding. WIC gets federally funded $578 million per year for formula for mothers who choose formula over breastfeeding and need additional assistance buying their formula. The program could save $750,000 if only 10% of those mothers chose to breastfeed instead of formula feed their babies. Breastfed babies have multiple health benefits with less illnesses, which over time will include less doctor bills and less hospital visits, which will also save the family money in the long run. Breastfeeding can protect the baby from many illnesses. Breastfed babies have a less chance of catching or developing common illnesses such as stomach viruses, respiratory illnesses, meningitis, or different types of infections. Sudden infant death syndrome and SIDS and childhood cancers are significantly lowered also in breastfed babies. And according to BabyCenter.com, breastfeeding helps avoid later diseases in life such as diabetes, high cholesterol, and inflammatory bowel disease. Colostrum is the first milk that is produced from a mother, and it is high in IgA, which is also known as immunoglobulin A, and that is the main source for the immune system builder in the human body. IgA can be transported from mom to baby during breastfeeding, and this is said to give the baby a much higher immune system, and it is more likely to help the baby fight infections later on in their childhood. And it also will help them, and it also will lower their chance of getting allergies later on in life. There are also many psychological benefits to breastfeeding for the mother and the baby. There's a strong psychological connection while breastfeeding. Newborns develop trust through skin-to-skin care, as well as love and protection. They have a sense of security also during nursing. Breastfeeding benefits the mom as well, as it lowers her risk for developing postpartum depression. According to Dr. Louis Jackie and Dr. Stube of the Journal of Contemporary OBGYN, a long duration of breastfeeding has been associated with a risk of reduction in breast cancer, ovarian cancer, endometrial cancer, metabolic syndrome, hypertension, and myocardial infarction. Some positives of breastfeeding are the positives of breastfeeding are huge factors to consider the next time you see a mother breastfeeding in public. Breastfeeding has a long list of financial benefits as well as health and physical and psychological benefits for the mother. So next time you see a mom in public breastfeeding her child, you should keep these benefits in mind. It takes a lot of dedication and determination for an extended time to breastfeed for an extended time. So promote positive encouragement for those doing what they feel is best for their baby and choosing to nurse them for a milk tailored specifically for them.